Good morning everyone, it's Chris Rodwell here from Escape the Rat Race, and I'm in Lisbon. It's not so sunny this morning actually. The sun was out early, but I've taken so many takes of this video that it's now got overcast. And the reason why I'm just recording this quick video is because I sent an email out yesterday, and if you're on the database you may have received that, and I shared some real home truths of actually how the last 2.5 years of building Escape the Rat Race hasn't been as rosy as maybe some people think from the outside. And you know, I'm privileged and very fortunate that I am in a position where I've built a business, where I've been able to move from London and live in Lisbon now and choose the hours that I work. But it's taken a lot of hard work to get to that point, and there's been many ups and downs along the way. And I think for most of you, you'll appreciate and understand and resonate with that as well, because the entrepreneurial journey is not an easy one. There's real tough times that sit within that bridge from where you are now as an employee to where you want to get to. And this is why that when I've been speaking to members over the last few weeks and they've asked me, well, what were the steps, that I've actually had to think, what were the key things, the handful of things that made 80% of the difference. And that process has actually helped me come up with something that I'm now calling the 5-step freedom formula. And what I've seen over the years and through going through these motions myself is that so many people go to courses, seminars, read books and attend online things and weekend this and that and month-long this and 12-month that, going round and round and round, searching for the golden ticket of the thing that's going to get them to where they want to get to. And I definitely was on that journey myself. But what I realised is that all these strategies work, but they don't work for everybody. So property works, but it doesn't work for everyone. Trading works, but it doesn't work for everyone. E-commerce works, but it doesn't work for everyone. So how do you know which one's going to work for you? When you've got all of this opportunity that if you go to the internet, everyone is telling you you can become rich, you can make this amount of money, you can travel, you can live the lifestyle of your dreams. But why do 90% of people never actually achieve that? Well, I think that I have a pretty good idea of why 90% of people don't get that far. And those are 5 core steps, 5 core elements that most people don't actually have in place. And I can say that with real integrity because I've spoken to over 1,000 Escape the Rat Race members and I've looked at these 5 steps, and very few people have all of them in place. And I think that these 5 steps create a foundation that when you have those in place, gives you that solid footing to be able to then build a long-lasting business that's going to generate wealth and take you to the places you want to get to. Now, I'm certainly not where I want to get to yet. I haven't achieved financial independence yet, but I took the first step. I took action, I quit my job, and I just did something. And that is my message to you. If you haven't already done something, take that first step. And I'd love that first step to be to join me on the webinar next Tuesday, the 27th of June. And I'm going to be sharing my 5-step freedom formula with you in the hope that this will really be an aha moment. It will be something that you will realise, yes, this is probably why I keep going from thing, to different opportunity, to different course, trying this, trying that. And maybe this is why none of them have connected and none of them have worked yet. Because there's some gaps in the foundations, and so anything just keeps falling back down because it's not a solid base. And that base is you. That base is you knowing yourself, knowing what you're good at, knowing what your strengths are, knowing what your passions are, knowing what the destination is that you're aiming for. Plus some other elements which I think are really crucial in your success. So if it's freedom you're looking for, financial freedom, freedom of location, freedom to travel, freedom to work with who you want, when you want. If that's what you're searching for, then the freedom formula, the 5-step freedom formula, is something that I think you're going to find really valuable, and I'd love for you to join me on the webinar next Tuesday by clicking the link and registering for free right now. I'm going to see you next Tuesday. I can't wait. Any questions, pop them in the comments below.